occupational therapy as such is a field where, like, occupation, the definition, it means like various activities that we do throughout our life.
Here in D.Y. Patil School of Occupational Therapy, we teach fundamentals of occupational therapy, ergotherapeutics, then occupational therapy in surgical conditions, medical conditions, as well as occupational therapy in psychiatry, neurological conditions and orthopedic conditions.
So different topics they have, and being musculoskeletal specialist, I teach them orthopedic topics. So related to any trauma, the orthopedic condition, be it muscle spasm or fractures or ligament tears, yes, I do teach them the rehabilitation in this field.
Here in plastic surgery, we generally get calls for splintage and assistive devices. So splint is a device which is used to maintain position of a joint or maintain a range or increase the range of joint. And assistive devices are any devices which are helping them to overcome their handicap and also allow them to participate in day-to-day tasks.
This department, what you're seeing right now, is the pediatric occupational therapy department, and here we see patients with different kind of diagnosis, like there might be children with cerebral palsy or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, autism spectrum disorder, or intellectual disability, learning disability, etc. So occupations can be our self-care activities, or it can be our work. So for children it could be going to school or playing, or leisure activities. So in occupational therapy, we help patients do these life activities or these occupations in a better way. Since in the curriculum itself we have both theory as well as practicals, and theory we take it through PowerPoint presentations, and we have seminars, we have general teaching methods, but then we try to club theory with the practical so that they get hands-on experience in learning, and then they can relate theory to practice, and that's how they can be better therapists.
We have different approaches, different treatment techniques that we teach them in theory, and how to apply that we teach them on patients. So let's say from third year, they are allowed to work with patients, they are allowed to work on patients. Hands-on training we give. Otherwise, for first and second year students, they are supposed to observe, they take history from patients, they try to understand their condition, diagnosis. They have external subjects, pathology, microbiology, pharmacology, anatomy, physiology, where they get to know the conditions, what is the diagnosis, what has happened to the patient. And then when they come to third year, fourth year internship, they actually have to handle the patient, they have to treat the patient. Now our role is to teach them how they will treat the patient. So starting from evaluating, when patient comes to you, what points you will check on the patient. Once the evaluation is done, what problems patients have, then you can treat them accordingly. Since it is a charitable hospital, we get different patient population. Every patient is unique. We get to see so many different conditions. So it is a great advantage to come here and learn, because they get to see different kind of patient. Some are routine cases, some are different cases, some are chronic cases.
There is a very vast range of career options. There is a lot of scope in this field, and the working options is not just restricted to hospitals. They can also start their own clinics, or they can work in school setups, because we work with children, or you can work in industry also. Like occupational therapy also has good scope in terms of ergonomics. Like you must have heard IT professionals, those who work on computers, who have issues with their neck or with their hands, etc. So even in industries like Godrej or other industries also there is an options, and the scope is very good in India as well as abroad. Immediately after doing UG also, they are very well equipped to start their own practice, but if they want to pursue further, they can go for specializations like I just said, like it could be pediatrics or neurology, etc.
So we can also say that it's a booming career option today, not just in India but all over the world, wherever you want to work. So come and join D.Y. Patil School of Occupational Therapy.